Hi, yes, and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being present. All right, this is a very special reading for those Cancer human beings that were born on July 5th. If you were born on July 5th, this reading is definitely for you. If you were not born on July 5th and yet you were guided to this reading, you are welcome. This is a general reading. For those not born on this day, maybe perhaps check with your birth chart to see where Cancer and the moon are. Maybe you already know that you just have a strong feeling in regards to the moon, and you know that answer right away, or perhaps your spirit guide shared with you. I get downloads, and I just received one to bring down the crow. Has someone been seeing a crow lately? Perhaps you've been hearing crow caws. For those born on this day, please know that there are approximately 367,000 people born every day. So make sure that you take what resonates for you and leave behind for others what does not, okay? It may not be for you if it's something that doesn't seem to really sound right or fit, but make sure that you're checking with your intuition and your gut, your guides, to know if something triggers you, then it's definitely a fit for you, okay? But if it just doesn't make sense, if nothing really seems to stick, then please allow it to pass by. So we are using Herba Santa for Sacred Smoke here today. I'm really excited about using this. I did not even know it existed. I'm on the east side of the world. Actually, east side of the Americas. I think we're considered mid-east, I suppose. I'm not sure. But anyway, this grows this beautiful plant that I am new to. It smells really good. It has a very unique, strong scent to it. But it grows, I believe, in Oregon and Utah. Herba Santa. Feel free to look some information up or share it below for me if you would like. Okay, so before I begin, I typically do, I have a crystal ball right behind us here. If I get any messages through there, if I get any scried messages, I will pause and state that during the reading, okay? Cancer, we have a teal ocean blue candle for you. This was something Spirit decided for you, okay? We know that you are guided by the moon child, family oriented, can be sensitive, moody sometimes, but you're very highly intuitive, and very much intelligent. Very, very intelligent being you are. Okay? I have a lot of mysticism about you, being of the water element. Water is your element if you're trying to reach a spirit guide or enhance your spiritual capabilities. You are encouraged to actually use water as your element. So whether it's in the ocean, in the tub, in the shower, maybe you scry with a bowl of water, that is going to help you and enhance your ability as water being your element, okay? So the things that came up, I always meditate before I do a birthday reading, and things that came up during that, we're going to go over. Typically, I'll already have 2 of these cards laid out for you, but this is again, I'm following the guidance that I'm receiving. If you'd like to call in any ancestors or spirit guides, you may do so at this time. Look at this. We have the octopus hanging out here. He was right here, but my kitty cat, my little kitten, whose name is Love, loves the octopus. Feel free to call in any of your ancestors at this time if you like. Archangel Michael is here protecting this space and keeping it safe and sacred for us. All right. Suspension was the very first thing that came up, okay? Being suspended mysteriously. So have you dreamt this? Someone has dreamt this recently, had a vision of it, or maybe your clairvoyance during meditation. Maybe you witnessed this and it's still tripping you out. So there's something about this that means something to you. Suspension. Perhaps you are involved in telekinetics or interested in it. You know, using the Force, like on Star Wars movies. That's actually, telekinetics is a thing, and there are teachers that teach this. So perhaps this is something that's in your eye right now, your third eye, your mind's eye, that is wanting you to check it out. Let's see if the cards can tell us. Spirit, what can you tell us about the suspension? What is this? What is it supposed to do for those born on July 5th? Suspension. Mysterious. So it's going to help you understand. It is going to help you with minds. So this could definitely be using your mind to, as an alchemist, in order to obtain your goal or protect yourself. Perhaps this could also be you're learning about your protecting your aura at this time, or you'd like to learn how. So one way that you're being asked to is to believe in magic. Magic, believe in it. Magic, believe in it. That was a download that I received during the meditation. I mean, here, this is the Seven of Swords. And so for some, this could be someone stole some things from you. And now the only way that you're actually going to be able to retrieve these things, if that's what you'd like to do, is magically, mysteriously. It's showing up for you one day. Right there, it's just going to be there for you. And you don't know how it got there. You don't know any details. It's just there. So if you have, this is something that's coming through for someone. And feel free to share if you've had this happen to you in the comments below. Another thing is that trickery. This, so there's a, maybe perhaps you know that you've wronged someone, or you've done something wrong, or maybe not even that you've done something wrong, but you are accused, you are believed to have done something that is against the law, that isn't kind, nice, that wasn't meant to be. And so you're the ones who are watching you, you're watching them. And so you're one step ahead of them, of the game, with their chasing you, because you have made sure that when they think that they're watching you, you in turn are watching them, and it's like this cycle of like who's gonna outwit the other first. It makes me think of those TV shows of where it's like the bad guy and the main detective of a show, of how they're like, they build this relationship of like, because they are essentially doing the same thing, even though they're on opposite spectrums. So there's something to that for you as well. Another thing is that this is all an illusion in your mind, that you feel people are out to get you, but that's not really how life is. That's not really how your life genuinely is. It's something deeper, rooted deeper in your body and in your mind that isn't really reality. We all, typically, human beings, live by what we create in our mind, the illusion we live by. So this could be a need for you to go deeper into your soul, into your heart, into your belly, even your inner child, and you connect with your body on the deeper level to gain some insight as to how to relieve yourself of this illusion in your mind. because the world, there are only two ways that that you can see the world. And I learned this many, many moons ago from Louise Hayes, who wrote this book, You Can Heal Your Life. Now in this book, I believe it is at the very beginning, here it is. There's like two ways that you live by. Which of these statements sound like you? People are out to get me. Everyone is always helpful. So those are going to, depending on which one you choose, your experience is going to be completely different, because you're going to live by the experience of your thought. You're going to live by your thoughts. So if this is a thought and people really aren't out to get you, this is a beautiful opportunity for you to shed that old layer of skin and release, allow those old patterns to be known, to be seen, to surface, to feel them, experience them, and then they just fall away. It's just that it sounds hard, it sounds difficult, it sounds it may sound all kinds of ways for you, but in the end, they really, by shining the light on them, that helps dissipate the fear inside. So this is a message for someone here. Okay, and that's what the suspension, the magic is all about. And I just got a download also. It could be doing that aerial yoga of where you're suspended in a ribbon could be beneficial as well for someone here on their birthday, their special day. Believing in magic is I mean, what I don't understand what the harm would be to not believe in magic. And now I'm being guided to bring down our little unicorn here. So I think I'm feeling Archangel Mary with us at this time. I'm bringing that down here for us. The other thing that came up was unity separation. Keeping passion separate from materials. Seeing through to passion. Okay, Spirit, what can you give us on this unity separation? What does this mean to keep passion separate from materials? Can you help us out and tell us what we need by this? What do you need? This one right here? Okay. And we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Okay. So so this is very interesting. It's like one of those conundrums. Okay, so keeping passion separate from materials. Unity separation. So a part of the energy that I'm feeling present right now is with gifts. Taking gifts as they are and honoring them and accepting them. But keeping your passion and compassion in your heart solid with where it originated and where it comes from before receiving any sort of material items, whether it be flowers, a gold cup, a chalice, a home, a piece of land, if someone gifted you a lot of money. There's a sense of keeping your passion where it was before you received the gift, because someone, maybe you're receiving a large gift that may be even difficult for you to accept. But there's a need for you to remember your core values of compassion and having a compassionate heart, and keeping the core value of this fresh in your mind especially coming of the days. Today, maybe you're going to get gifted something really large for your birthday, and it may overwhelm you. And so it is important that you receive this, okay? Receive this and thank the person for this. But know that it is a gift that they are giving you, that it becomes rightfully yours at that time. And also, if it is a lot of money, money can change people. And greed can quickly come into the veins, control, all kinds of different feelings and emotions can happen with this. So it's important that you keep that compassion and passion that you have in your mind and your heart before the wealth in your mind and your heart, okay? This is about giving and receiving. So also, if you receive an abundance of something, then it's important to also make sure that you are able to share that with someone as well. I mean, this doesn't mean that if you're given, you know, if a friend gives you a stone or a rock, or, you know, gives you this shiny angel aura quartz crystal that, you know, oh, well, I'm supposed to share it, so I'm going to let so-and-so borrow it for a while, or I'm going to put it out here outside for the animals, or, no, that doesn't mean that. I mean, if it's use your discernment and your best judgment on this, because, I mean, this is something delicate, and it's only one piece. It's not an abundant, it is an abundance in the way of an abundant gift of love, but I'm talking about abundance of a material item. Sure, if you got 100 of those, then yes, by all means, it would mean share that with others. But if you just have one, that's for you and that is meant for you. So make sure that you're keeping that in your mind as to what it's supposed to be. And with that card falling down, that tells me, thank you, Spirit, for telling me that we are to use the crow, or not the card, the tarot deck. We are going to use this deck today. And let's go ahead and pull and get some insight on what exactly. While we do this, I would like to go ahead and ask for your subscription. You will get notified of my daily readings. I do the 2 long videos that I do every day is I do a birthday reading every day, and I do an inner child reading every day. Okay, those are the longest ones. They're 15 to 30 minutes long. And then also every day I do a angel card and an animal spirit. Angel card, animal spirit, and angel numbers, because numbers are ways that Spirit tries to reach us as well. Okay, so those are less than 3 minutes long, and I was guided to do all of these with my own spiritual awakening and guidance that I've received. So please make sure that you do subscribe. If you were also struggling with that illusion in your mind, check out the inner child reading, at least for today on your birthday. Also, I recommend and encourage you to check out the angel number for your birthday on this day specifically, because it's a time for you. It's the day your soul entered this earth, and it's an exciting moment. So there's probably an alignment there. And always check out the meanings. There's numbers, feathers, coins, angels, asking, meditating, praying. When you ask for help with a situation or something, they do come to you and they help with this, okay? So ascended masters, angels, they're always there. Look at this, inspiration. Yeah, passion. This is an affirmation about your passion, to follow to make sure that you have your inspiration. So, for instance, say you're working on, you've been working on a career, building your own, paving your own path, making your own way. Someone comes along and gives you $1 million. This card, this reading, what Spirit is saying to you is that even though you have $1 million, it is very important that you stick with the goal that you were with and wanting to finish to begin with. It may sound absurd, it may sound crazy, but that's kind of how spirit works. They share with us, you know, and maybe this is something that you've had and you've just kind of been blowing in the wind, but it's going to keep your goal, keep your mind focused, your goal oriented, you goal oriented, my goodness, and your inspiration flowing. Yeah, the inspiration that is in your belly. So inner child work, someone here is definitely connected with their inner child. And so your inner child really wants you to make sure that you continue with your inspiration. Look at all the darkness there, and there's light within. So the past few days, the birthday readings have definitely coincided when it comes to the fact that without darkness, stars cannot shine. So that's important to know. Maybe you feel guided to watch one of the other readings. Feel free to do so. Spirit, what can you tell us about the birthdays, for the birthday readings today? What do we have? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is being successful. You have embraced your feminine energy, and you have here, you have the Pentacles. You also have a wand. See that wand with the butterfly? Let me hold this up for you to see. See that wand there? So this Pentacles is actually like, I mean, this is about you being successful. Maybe you're a farmer or a gardener. You love flowers. You work with animals, nature, outdoors, something along the lines here with this. And you absolutely love it. You love them. You even have a little bunny rabbit hopping down at the bottom here. So this is a motherly type of leader figure. So maybe perhaps this isn't you. This can be you. If it feels like it's you and resonates for you, then let it be you. Allow your intuition to rise and engage and be understanding and flow. Hold space for yourself and your body, your vessel, to help you. Okay. So this is really, there's some sort of situation that you're going through, and security and balance is going to come with this, okay? With this powerful female energy, you're going to be able to handle this. A very grounded, motherly, nurturing queen. It is who this card resembles. And also, it brings about a moment to ask you to bask in the love and security that is being offered to you. To care for yourself, but to also expand that to care for others. Care for others as well. Okay? Let's pull your, this is a different deck than the one I use on my daily short videos, but we've got to pull an animal for you. I know we have the crow here. Have you seen a crow recently? Have crows been around you lately? It's upside down. Here we go. The cobra. Yeah, there's still somewhere someone needs to shed some skin, for sure. The cobra. And also work with your root, your lower chakras, the root, which is the base, the sacral, and the solar plexus. Cobra, we are in the year of the serpent, year of the snake, and it is all about letting go and shedding some skin that no longer serves you. Something that you've been holding on to for way too long. It's time to let it go. Spirit's telling you here, it's time to let that go. Are you ready? This is your inner teacher coming out. This is being humble, wise, and a student of life, which makes absolute perfect sense for it to go with this reading, and the suspension we've talked about, the idea of getting gifted something that is just overwhelming. It is important to make sure that you are a student of life, that you stay humble, because for some someone here, you're humble now, but this whatever this material is, whether it's a mansion, you're gifted, you know, maybe you maybe you inherit a large sum of money, or a home and money, or a business, or something that, or you, again, you could just be gifted something. And it's asking you that whenever this happens, that it's important for you to maintain humble approach, a humble, wise approach. This is your inner teacher. So this, reflect back to this reading whenever you can. I mean, on one side, it's really awesome to know that you have an abundance of something beautiful coming your way that's going to really help you overall, because it's something that, it is something that's been blocked. And so the wheel is starting to turn for you, as opposed to like the wheel just stagnant and stuck. Your wheel is starting to move again. You're giving and receiving, you're giving and receiving, and you're able to receive now. Someone here struggled with that, but now you're able to receive as well as you give, not just give. And it's really helping you focus on how you're going to use this. So if you do inherit a large amount of money, maybe perhaps you start a nonprofit for animals, you know, for gardens, for organic produce, for something that's going to help not just you, but others, whether it be animals, insects, pollinators, you know, the insects that are going in, that are endangered, the amphibians that are endangered. There's like so many critters, creatures, bugs, lizards, like turtles, all of these that are going endangered right now. Even bees. I mean, that's scary to think, because we really need them around for us. So yeah, just think about, if you do not, number one, stay in class. If you're in college, stay in college and complete this college through, even though you know in the back. I mean, that's a hard task. I get it. But this is what Spirit is saying, because Spirit is trying to help you overall live the life that you're intended to live while you're here on earth. And the number one thing is, you're supposed to stay happy. So happiness is of most importance here. I'm going to blow your candle out on the count of 3. If you want to go ahead and make that wish. 1, 2, 3. This happened yesterday too. Look, the wax got on the Queen. Oh, she's going to be forever stained with your love. How about that? And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day tonight, meow.